Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today for the webinar to find out how Copilot can boost your environment and also Power Platform adoption can drive your business to a different level. So let's give it a couple of minutes more so that we can allow other users to join, and then we take the presentation live. So in this webinar, we're going to be focusing on how to accelerate Power Platform adoption with Copilot, right? So you'll be learning more on how you'll be seeing demos and things like that. So if I think we'll just give it another minute or so that everybody sees what the agenda is going to be, because this is an interesting topic which is in buzz in today's world. So I think most of them would like to know what Copilot is. That's the next big thing. So I think this is going to be interesting for most of people. So I do not want them to miss on the agenda and then stick on with the session till the end of it. All right, I think we've done with 302, so let's go ahead with this. So we would be introducing ourselves, and then myself, Sanjay. I'm the head of business for the MEA region. Along with me, the co-presenters today is Javier Armesto. He is our Microsoft BizzApps Tech Lead and also an MVP for Microsoft Business Applications. Welcome, Javier. Also welcome Thais Gracia Sanchez. She is our Microsoft Power Platform Director. Welcome, Thais. Now let's quickly look into the agenda for the session. Can you go back, Javier? So yeah, so we've just looked into a quick presentation on who myCloudDoor is and what we do and how we can help you in your day-to-day technical activities. We're looking to discovering Copilot. We will be presenting how Copilot and its integration in the Power Platform side will delve into Copilot's capabilities. We'll also be looking into a demo, which is going to be really interesting, where we'll be looking at Power Apps, accelerating app creation, Microsoft Copilot Studio, Copilot in Power Automate Flow Design, Power Pages, and so on. We'll also touch upon governance and security. And last but not the least, we'll open the floor for questions if you have any. So quickly looking into myCloudDoor, Javier, if you can move to the next slide. So myCloudDoor, we've been in formation for over a decade now. Our operational headquarters is in Spain, but we're headquartered in the US. So we've got operations in 12 different countries worldwide, and we've got 4 centers of excellence, as you can see. From Bogota, Colombia, we take care of the Americas and South American region. From Madrid, we take care of European region. From Dubai, we take care of the entire Middle East and African region. And we've also got a delivery center in India that we recently opened that supports all the different regions. Next slide, please. So we are a boutique consultancy services where we help customers in discovering what their existing setup is, and then we help them with cybersecurity, which is the underlying solution that we offer to all the customers, which is really important. Then we move on to the transform phase, which is the crux of the business, where we do the transformation, the migrations to the cloud. And then once you migrated to the cloud, we help you optimize the solution by doing FinOps, by doing a lot of other data and AI projects where innovation comes into picture, and where we probably help your management get intelligent business information with data and analytics projects. And then we come with Empower, which today's session is more towards to do with empowering businesses to take innovative step in their life cycle. So this is who we are and what we do, and we follow this strictly when we deal with any customers in our engagements. With this, I pass on the mic to Thais, my colleague, so she'll be walking us through from this slide onwards. Thank you once again for joining the session, and I hope it'll be an informative session for you. And please do feel free to get in touch with us if you are in any requirement of any of these solutions.
Thanks for the introduction, Sanjay. And again, thanks for all the audience. At myCloudDoor, we cannot conceive of working with business applications without the empowerment that comes from having AI integrated into them. This new era opens a new path where organizations will be able to focus on value creation and efficiency. To do this, we work on a 360 vision, govern and focus on the data and the user that guides and accompanies organizations to want to embark of this journey from these 4 pillars: discover, transform, optimize, and innovation. And now, what is their value? Team with extensive experience in the business, a specialist in Microsoft solution, project and service management methodology based on the best standards, aligned with the manufacturer's adoption framework, knowledge and own applications in the Microsoft App Source. In this slide, you can see the details of the accreditations of the team. But now, what is the current situation? According to Gartner, the percentage of the world's data produced by generative AI will jump from under 1% in 2021 to around 10% in 2025. And over 65% of application development activity will be low code by 2024. The data speaks for itself. And now, let me introduce you to Javier Armesto and the most interesting thing or part of the webinar.
Thank you, Thais. Well, I will continue with the webinar. Firstly, I will take a bit talk a bit about Copilot and its integration into Power Platform. Generative AI is a new kind of technology. It's making big changes. Okay, Microsoft knows about this big change. They have started something they call Copilot era. Now, there are more than 80 copilots for different business areas. For example, for developers, for business application, and data and AI, and of course, operating systems. What is the AI begin incorporate into Power Platform? Okay, for developers, we have a Copilot in Power Platform, generative AI templates, and AI-assisted data integration as well. And for users, AI-generated analytics, generative answers, and generative actions. And in Power Platform, we can find Copilot for both end users and developers. We can find it as wizard to learn or for help apps to generate website with natural language or create app with a few clicks. For example, we can see a wizard for Power Automate, for create automatically generated website with Power Pages, or drag and drop data sources such an Excel sheet in Power Apps. Next, we are going to exploring the capabilities of Copilot. Let's start with Copilot in Power Apps. Power Apps Copilot revolutionizes application creation. Create Power Apps with the help of AI. For example, describe the application you want to create, and AI will design it for you. With the Copilot feature in Power Apps, you can get guidance using natural language to help you build the app. Create and continue editing your application with help of Copilot. This is an AI-driven experience for application users to learn about their application data through natural language conversations. For example, You can add Copilot control to Canvas app or add chatbot control to Canvas app too. These features are in preview mode, and maybe in the next month this is in general ability. Let's continue with the Power Automate. We can use natural expression, but you can develop a flow by describing an its series conversation. You can see the menu, but Copilot in Power Automate has more capabilities, and we can do more. For example, understand your intent and create a flow based on the scenario messages you provide, or apply to necessary parameters in the flow according to your indication, and answer questions about our flow and product. For example, you can ask Copilot questions about your flow, like what does my flow do, and you can also ask questions about Copilot products, such as how does I access secondary stream, for example. In the demo, we can see these capabilities. But in Power Platform, we have more product. For example, Copilot Studio. Copilot Studio is a hub for build bots, Copilot, and use AI models. And it includes Power Builder agents as well. And what do you do with Copilot Studio? We can do we can build your own Copilot, extend others Microsoft Copilots, and connect with all the Power Platform and Dynamics ecosystem. With Copilot Studio, we create instant useful chatbot, for example, and we can make a helpful chatbot quickly. Okay, a new chatbot can give good answer to people without needing to be set up with a special themed topics by you. Okay, we make with Microsoft Copilot, you can make and change topics more easily. Just tell the AI what you need, and it will make for you. This is save a lot of time when you are making and updating our chatbots topics. Generative answers in Microsoft Copilot help your chatbot give information. It can find answers for many places inside or outside your company without needing other topics. Okay, we can use generative answers as the main way to give information in your chatbot or with as extra help. For example, we have external resources as Bing Search or Big Custom Search, and other internal resources, SharePoint, OneDrive, documents, and personalized data. Finally, we talk about Power Pages. Copilot in Power Pages help apps to create an AI-generated site using Copilot only with natural language, or add a new page into our site. We have create multi forms generate with AI using and generate text and other things in the web page. Finally, for continue with the demo, in a few seconds, we can see a video demo about all the features for Copilot in Power Platform.
Let's commence with the demo. On this particular occasion, we are going to initiate by demonstrating how we can construct a website utilizing Power Pages with the assistance of Copilot software. To this, our objective is to illustrate how we can enhance the speed of project delivery for specific initiatives that require acceleration, as well as streamline time utilization during meetings at the outset or throughout the development phase of projects similar to the one we are about to present, thereby exemplifying our ability to optimize efficiency and productivity in project management. Are we in agreement? Certainly, it is a demonstration environment, and we are going to examine a small sample of how to approach them and gain insights. We are going to initiate, as we were expressing, with Power Pages. It is the low-code application within Power Platform utilized for the purpose of developing websites and also possesses the capability to compile. The primary step is to generate a skeleton or a starting point for our website by utilizing Copilot's natural language capabilities. With the assistance of Copilot, we can easily build our website automatically, saving time and effort in the process. Let's initiate with a scenario in which we desire to swiftly launch a website to expedite the progress of our golf class service. This will facilitate our students to quickly sign up and promptly commence their classes, ensuring a seamless and efficient experience for all. For instance, we are able to inform you about this sentence that you are currently observing in this location. Alright, to continue, we would need to press either the accept button or the send button on the device. And you perceive that it is requesting me to furnish certain fundamental data, such as, well, for instance, we have the capability to modify the website address or the name, among other details that might be necessary for completion of the task at hand. We can leave it as is or change it. We make use of next and take note of how it has been able to create a template, a design proposal that seems quite accurate in that it has been able to capture the essence or has been able to see what we wanted to build the website. This capability of next has greatly facilitated our website development process and ensured that our vision is accurately translated into the final product. Let's inform him this time that we'll proceed. We might ask him to provide us with an extra option. Let's say continue. He is intending to propose the inclusion of 3 additional pages, which, in my personal opinion, are extremely accurate and provide valuable insights. A gallery, information about our trainers, and a brief overview of our identity. In my view, it is an excellent option. Let's click on the Realize button and patiently wait for a few minutes to allow the process to be completed. Well, the editor of our website is already present at the location where Copilot has made preparations for us and is actively involved in the process of ensuring that everything is in order and ready for our appearance. Content. Take note of how he has even accomplished text pertaining to golf courses, coaches, and other related topics, demonstrating his comprehensive knowledge in the field. Additionally, we can also ask him to create, for example, a dedicated page specifically designed for our students to easily register and enroll in the program. Let us initiate it promptly. It is of utmost importance to note that the waiting times will vary depending on the different environments and the availability of Copilot capabilities for each individual user. In this particular case, all of them are preview features, and that is precisely why we have slightly longer waiting times compared to other situations. We already have our registration page. And now we could also witness another one of the abilities, which is creation, for instance. He presented the form and the table to the store in order to have that record stored for future reference. On this occasion, Copilot is not only going to create the form on the website for me, but it is also going to create, as I mentioned, the table that will store this data. Take note of how it additionally suggests that we have the ability to modify the form, and also what it indicates is that, well, it is content that has been created by artificial intelligence, which we must review prior to utilizing it in any way. This point is of utmost importance. Let us make an effort to create one more field in order to further enhance our project. Well, it appears that we are experiencing a problem. This is a common occurrence in features that are in the preview stage. Let's make it. We can add it later. We possess it. He appeared right away. We are going to provide you with a series of necessary permissions so that we can perform the test correctly, such as roles. Certainly, it is one of the highly significant characteristics of Power Pages. It is entirely focused on how we handle security measures. We were able to save our progress. As a result, we now have our login form available for use on our website. And here you can observe how Copilot maintains a record of the history of the inquiries we can make to it. At this moment, can we delete it? We have the option to do this simply by refreshing the chat. By performing this action, Copilot would be ready again to promptly respond or attend to our requests. Let's observe the outcome of the section of the table that you have constructed. Here we have the columns. We could visualize them if we wanted to. The perspectives, and ultimately the structure that has been created specifically for us, which obviously we have the flexibility to modify if necessary or desired. We continue with the demo. Let's continue. The scenario, and we are going to need for our Golf Academy, which is staffed by our dedicated teachers, possess a mobile app where they indicate info and data, information about how courses are developed. What are we going to use for this? Well, let's use Power Apps that. It provides us with the capability to develop mobile applications utilizing low code and with a fairly rapid deployment. Isn't that right? And we have the ability to connect it to multiple sources. Data, as all of us can know, and it is. That also has Copilot capabilities, as you see on homepage. In Power Apps, we already have the dialogue functionality where we can easily incorporate and address that specific request from the users. We include and we will observe to determine what the outcome will be. Copilot gets and how it can assist us. Sure. Well, it has provided us with a column containing names of high quality, representing the individuals who possess these qualities, whether they attended or what they have done during the course, and a bit the overall view. We are also going to incorporate in natural language Extra fields. As you see, it includes us. Info and we can include, for instance, an additional kind of fields. Note that he has made me the text type, but we can have him make us an option type. And we have already made adjustments to our column, modifying it to better suit our needs and improve its overall effectiveness and efficiency. We can also change once more and try another change. And you witnessed that he modified it for me. To move forward, the subsequent course of action would be to develop the application in order to proceed with the project and bring it to fruition. It will take a few minutes. You observe how our app designer is already starting up. And as you can see, he has constructed a simple yet functional application for me, which allows our trainers to either continue providing their services or offer them to us, ensuring that we can receive the necessary support, the information we need. In the next part of the demonstration, we shall see how we can continue using Copilot software We continue with the empowered Copilot capabilities. As you can see, on the right side, we have the Copilot dropdown, which saves the request log that we can make. In this case, I'm going to repeat some of them. For X, I want carry out a task that involves creating a calendar or a screen displaying a calendar. And see how he made it. A brand new screen has been introduced, featuring a unique and innovative calendar design that offers a fresh user experience. We could also, for instance, focus on a few of the various options we have available and dedicate our efforts towards exploring and evaluating them in order to make informed decisions and maximize our potential for success. Observe how the icon indicates what it is. There is a possibility that Copilot can assist me, and together we can find a way to format this text tag in a specific manner, incorporating relevant examples to enhance its presentation and clarity. Another potential option we can explore to make it more useful is by incorporating chatbots, right? By integrating chatbot technology, we can enhance its functionality and provide users with a more interactive and efficient experience. What do you think? At the moment, we have this particular item in our inventory, and it is currently available for immediate purchase. Element, right? This component is currently in preview mode. Later during the demo, we will have the capability to do so. See how we can incorporate a chatbot into our system that provides additional functionality. We've also made with the aid of Copilot. So, well, we have our application up and running smoothly now. We can test. Let us. Observe how it is completely operational and that we have the ability to even additionally input data into the system. Clearly, there is still a significant amount of work to be done, and clearly, there is still a substantial amount of design work to be completed, but we could already have something that is both usable and useful as a starting point. Another option we have to use Copilot is Empower Automate. While it is true, the capabilities of Empower Automate are different or are designed differently than in the previous ones. Apps we've viewed, they additionally operate at a distinct speed or function with capacities, in my view, that do not proceed at the identical speed as him. I remain, although I believe that in the future they will be very powerful. Let's see, for example, how to create a Power Automate, a flow, simply by telling it in natural language what we want to do. Observe how it is already suggesting certain options, okay? Is that clear to you or not, my friend? And, as an example, let us choose one of them to illustrate the point we are making in this context. For example, Now Copilot is functioning and operating smoothly. It appears that it has comprehended my instructions, however. We are going to specifically indicate what kind of row. Now yes, agreed. Therefore, by clicking on the next button, and once we have validated our connections, we could proceed with the process. Set up the flow and observe the conditions that are already in place. We currently have it available, and Copilot automatically shows up on this particular screen. As an example, we are able to add any action, correct? For instance, I haven't understood. Is it possible? Let's try again with another request, shall we? Now, once we provide more specific details in our request, Power Automate understands and comprehends our intentions accurately. It creates the actions that it understands necessary to, in this case, treat it. File through, for instance, an iBuilder action, which you have potentially chosen to utilize in your workflow. Chance, since we haven't specified which one we want to utilize, but it serves as an illustration. Another use case. Commencing from Copilot on. Power Automate is the next one, the one that provides an explanation to me, that elucidates the flow. And look how explain it to me immediately. It is relatively easy to comprehend the purpose of this flow, which I have initiated the design process for. Thus, it is a relatively simple action. This tool is particularly useful for design or team design scenarios, especially when we acquire or review someone else's flow from our company or team and want to understand their process. It allows us to gain insights into what they have done and helps us in cases where we need to know their approach and learn from their work. This is another instance of Copilot in Power Platform, and that speeds up, in my view, the delivery capabilities and the innovation capabilities with actions such as this. In conclusion, our next step is to create a Copilot from scratch. We will accomplish this by leveraging the capabilities provided by Copilot Studio, which enables us to add generative artificial intelligence and create conversational experiences with our bots. This process will allow us to enhance our capabilities and provide more advanced features to our users. Do you agree? The difference between a traditional chatbot and a Copilot is this. The Copilot has generative artificial intelligence characteristics and possesses capabilities that add the ability to converse without the need to indicate or give triggers for the response bot. This sets it apart from a conventional chatbot, as the Copilot can engage in conversation autonomously, relying on its AI capabilities. Agreed? All of this is included in Copilot Studio, which also includes what used to be Power Virtual Agents and adds more features like the ones we see here, such as plugins, working with pre-trained artificial intelligence models, generating our own prongs. Today we are not going to see this as there is not enough time in the demonstration. What we will see is how to quickly create a bot with conversational and generative artificial intelligence features, but starting from scratch. You will see that it is very simple. To do this, we are going to click on Create Copilot. We are going to give it a name. We will make a selection of the language, which must be in English. If it is not, certain features or some features will not work properly. This is on the verge of undergoing a change. They have intentions to add multiple languages in order to make them usable with conversational features. And here we are going to include the website that we desire, in this instance, that provides a response based on the knowledge or information that this website possesses. We are going to have our bot available soon. Here it is. Take note of how we can swiftly access the properties of generative artificial intelligence, like this particular one that has been recently added, enabling us to easily select or connect the appropriate plugin in real time, providing us with enhanced flexibility and efficiency in our tasks and workflows, ultimately improving our overall productivity and performance. We are going to witness how this capability operates primarily in this demonstration, but in the forthcoming months or weeks, we will undoubtedly have a webinar dedicated solely and exclusively to Copilot Studio. Note that we have the capability to include a maximum of 4 web pages, all right? It is crucial that we ensure our pages are indexed in Bing, as this holds significant importance. We have the ability to customize how our Copilot responds, and we can also offer assistance or include supplementary information by uploading PDF, Word, or Excel files. These files will be utilized by the system to generate accurate answers to our queries, providing us with a comprehensive and reliable response mechanism. We already have it reviewed and what we are going to do.
Yes, let's give it a try. Allow us to inquire by posing a question to him and seek his response through the process of asking a question.
Easy. No clue how to play golf. And observe how, well, besides displaying the tips that I see appearing on the website, it offers me a response, well, indicating that, well, this is going to assist me in the initial stages of playing golf, which is very beneficial for my learning process and overall improvement in the game. However, in my perspective, the answer is overly lengthy, and I would appreciate it if the bot could respond with briefer answers that are more concise and to the point. In order to achieve this, we proceed to the topics section and make modifications to various parameters, either in the topic itself or in the conversation accelerator theme, thereby ensuring the desired outcome. This allows us to customize the settings and optimize the functionality according to our specific requirements and preferences. We see it here. We are currently exploring the option of generating responses in a creative and innovative manner. And we proceed to visit their properties and make a stop to meet him at his location.
We would like to emphasize that we can only use a maximum of 50 words to convey our message, as we are strictly sensitive to the word count. Therefore, it is crucial to ensure that every word we choose is essential and effectively communicates our intended meaning.
Already saved it. We are planning to reset the bot, or rather, our Copilot. We apologize for the inconvenience. Furthermore, we will proceed to redo the loss once more, ensuring accuracy and precision in our actions. And he provided me with a response that was much shorter and more concise, which is more likely to be below the 50-word limit that I mentioned earlier during our conversation. Well, this is one of the features we are able to have. We are able to have numerous other features, all right? As an illustration, the formation of a brand new topic centered on Copilot serves as a prime example of the innovative capabilities of this technology.
Sorry.
Similar to Power Apps or Power Automate, you can see how it has created what it understands as a topic, a theme to identify or create data about trainers. Okay? Just like in Power Apps or Power Automate, you can observe how it has generated what it comprehends as a subject, a concept, to recognize or generate information about trainers. All right? In the same way as Power Apps or Power Automate, you can witness how it has formed what it perceives as a subject, a theme to identify or create data about trainers. Okay? We have the capacity to assist you. We can enhance it. We can collaborate on the topic utilizing Copilot. Is that satisfactory to you?
Or, for example, let's update it. We have the ability to put it in this specific spot. This is an option that is at our disposal. It is within our capacity to place it here. This is a feasible location for us to consider for its placement.
Here's our name. Well, we could initiate the process of adding and configuring our topic based on our specific needs and requirements. Eventually, we were able to discard this and move on, leaving it behind for good. We will publish it. And ultimately, just to provide a comment on two aspects. Firstly, we have the capability to incorporate bots on our own website that we have developed using Power Pages, and these bots will generate responses based on the information obtained from the website. To initiate the bot creation process in Copilot Studio and integrate it into our website, we need to click here. This action will trigger the creation of the bot by the system. Furthermore, once we have published our bot, for example, if we were to navigate to our Power App, which we have previously created during the demonstration, we can see how it interacts with users and make any necessary adjustments based on their feedback and usage patterns. We could generate a brand new display. Furthermore, you can enhance your application by integrating the chatbot component and integrating one of our advanced bots, which will greatly improve the functionality and user experience of your platform. Fully operational on our website, apologies, on our Power application. And in this particular scenario, if it can be enabled, it is in preview mode, as we would also have this bot available to assist us in answering any inquiries or concerns that users may have on our website, thereby enhancing the overall user experience and providing prompt and efficient support. This has been the entire demonstration. Have you witnessed how, in just under 25 minutes, we have been able to efficiently create a website and an application, demonstrating our speed and expertise in rapid development? We have been able to create automations, and we have also been able to create copilots. Not completely built, obviously, but enough for them to be functional and speed up delivery and accelerate innovation in our companies and organizations, providing a boost to efficiency and productivity in the process. I strongly encourage you to try and start articulating those proof of concepts. We are here to help and support you. And rest assured, we will continue with the webinar without any interruptions or delays.
After looking at all the possibilities before us, it's very important to think about government. The natural expansion of Microsoft Power Platform can sometimes conflict with an organization's strategies, and it is necessary to stabilize governance to allow us to know what and how it is being used. And what makes Microsoft Power Platform special compared to the other sample ways to make apps that you might use at work, like Excel or Access, or other tools that IT doesn't manage? It's a secure platform controlled by Azure Entra.
We'd be happy to send out the demonstration video to your email IDs. Thank you once again for taking your time out and joining us for today's session. Thank you, Thais, and thank you, Javier, for the wonderful demonstration. I think I myself learned a couple of things new, which I was not aware of. So that shows it was a really beautiful demonstration. Thank you again, and do let us know if we can help you in any ways in your Power Platform, Copilot, or anything that you're planning to explore within your organization. You know where to click on and dial. Thank you again, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening.